like putting this on me is just like, why are you putting it on me? You know, like this is not part of, you know, what's going on in conversations with scientists, physicians, and doctors. I'm just a hooper, right? Like I'm just a person, who's being utilized as an example. For some odd reason, you know, people love to have my name in the mix of just some BS. Like just hearing the way people speak you know, with so much conviction about what I should be doing in my life and what, you know, my teammates should be feeling about me, what the organization be feeling about me. And to be honest with you, if you really know me, I mean, and you see what I do out there, I put in a lot of time into my craft. You know, I'm not sitting here to give y'all information, give y'all a whole bunch of, you know, my wisdom beyond my years and knowledge. Nah, I'm just here to stay real. I'm always going to stay true to me, and that's me. You know, this is my life. I get to do whatever I want with this. This is one body that I get here, one God body that I get here. And you telling me what to do with my body, and it has nothing to do with the organization. I'm going to put that out there. It has nothing to do with the Nets. It has nothing to do with my teammates. This has everything to do with what's going on in our world. And I'm being grouped in to something that's bigger than just a game of basketball. And, you know, you got that fandom, you know, which is like a religion to people out here. Basketball is like a religion. Entertainment is like a religion to people. They like get so caught up emotionally. It's just like, yo, effing get vaccinated or just leave. You know, we angry at what you're doing, man. And it's just like, nah, that's like, what are you talking about? I'm a human being. I have emotions. I have feelings. I have thoughts, things that I keep to myself, things that I share. But I'm staying grounded in what I believe in. It's just as simple as that. It's not about being anti-vax or about being, you know, on one side or the other. Like it's just really about being true to what feels good for me. You know, I'm still uncertain about a lot of things and that's okay. You know, if I'm going to be demonized for having more questions and taking my time to make a decision with my life, then that's what it is. You know, like that's something I got to sit in. You know, I know the consequences of the decisions I make with my life. You know, I'm not here to sugarcoat any of that. But if we really gonna be real, like it's crazy times we're in. It's crazy times. Like how many people are really thinking with a balanced view? You know, how many people are really thinking about the future of what's going on? It's crazy times we're in. We just came out of one of the craziest pandemics of all time, and you telling me to think rationally. How many people are really thinking rationally? I'm not the focus here. You know what I mean? I got on here to really show that, like, I'm real enough to stand up when I feel like I'm being put in a effed up position. You know, like I'm not even that. I haven't hurt anybody. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not out here acting dumb, stupid. I'm out here taking care of my family, my kids. I'm out here putting on for the youngins. I'm out here trying to create a legacy that lasts a lifetime, you know, like multiple lifetimes. And if I'm being called out on what I'm doing with my life and I'm just living righteously and I'm living for me and I'm living for the people that love me and support me, you know, how is it that I have to be, you know, at odds with everybody or people are coming at me? You know, like I had to really sit back and think about this and meditate and pray and ask God for the words to come on here, because like this is not normal. You know what I mean? Like this is not normal. What's going on? This is not normal. And I'm not going to get too emotional here either. I'm just thinking with my logic. You know, I'm just thinking for all those that are dealing with similar things that I'm dealing with. You know, you got to put your livelihood on the line in order for a mandate that you don't necessarily agree with all the way. Like nobody should be forced to do anything with their bodies. Nobody should be forced to do anything with their bodies. Like, you only get one of these. If you choose to get a vaccine, I support you. If you choose to be unvaccinated, I support you. Do what's best for you. But that doesn't mean go around and start judging people for what they're doing with their lives. You know, like, I'm going to continue to serve others. I'm going to continue to be me. I'm going to continue to be there for people that need the resources, that need the information or need access to different things. You know, it's big fights out here for social issues. You know, we still got racism going on. We still got violence going on. We still got social injustices going on. And to process all that and still go out there and entertain, it's not the easiest job. You know, like I'm human. I feel all these things. I don't just go home and just be thinking about ball all the time. Like that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really not reality. If you go home and you only thinking about your entertainment or your job or what you got to handle, you know, like the reality is that if you truly connected to the source, to the creator, you're going to care about others sometimes more than you care about yourself. You know, I love just people helping one another. That's always going to be me, right? That's always going to be. Some people don't feel the same way, and that's all good. I'm not here to go back and forth about that. But to continue to play with my name, you know, to continue to play with my image, continue to paint me in a certain type of way without me speaking, like these dudes are puppets. Like, come on, like you going on TV speaking about stuff that, you know, my family has to see. You know, my friends have to see, like supporters have to see. And then I have to come on here and address all this in a certain type of manner because it has to come authentically. You know, like it can't come with a script. These dudes read off scripts. You know, they calling me unintelligent, calling me all these different types of names, and they will never say it to my face. They will never, ever come up to me in person and say that type shit to my face. Ever. Fans, anybody come up and say that to my face, like, because they know what I stand for. I stand for so many things bigger than this game. And right now, it's not just about the game of basketball. It's about helping your fellow human being understand that they have a choice. You know, if you're staying safe, you following COVID protocols, you wearing a mask, and you're unvaccinated or you're vaccinated, you know, like that's on you. Like you should stand on that. But that doesn't mean going out and advocating for things for other people to do with their lives. Like you can't be on both sides. You can't be like, yo, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. No, make a choice. Like stand with everybody. It's all good. It's all good if you at peace, you know, with the world. But I'm not going to continue to be at odds with myself and my own beliefs and what I stand on because it's not agreeable. Or people don't see it as the right choice to make. You know what I'm saying? And I just continue to pray for all those out there that have lost people to the pandemic, to COVID. You know, I continue to pray for all those that are dealing with things in their lives that they can't handle it or don't have, you know, the ability to speak up, or they don't have the people around them to support what they're doing, or, you know, they don't have everything that they could possibly want, you know, to make an ideal life. You know, I'm very fortunate that I get a chance to go do a bunch of these to inspire, you know, countless individuals. But it's not just about this. You know, sometimes I got to be able to use my voice, use my mind, use my heart, go beyond my means and speak on things around me that that are very questionable. You know, if it was just about, you know, just ball or just about the craft, and that would be cool. Like we had that conversation, but this is about real life and real choices that people are faced with. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, almost millions of people are deciding to be unvaccinated. Millions of people are being vaccinated. There should not be a divide here. We should be accommodated equally. We should be accommodated equally. There's so much that we can do for one another to help, but to demonize one another and judge and continue to point the finger. Sorry that you guys had to hear that I'm anti this or anti that without hearing it from me. It's a time where you just gotta really just say, yo, F this. I'm gonna say, yo, it's up to me now. It's up to me. And I'm always gonna remain safe around people, you know, because this is the times that we're in. We're in very, very, very strange, crazy times. You got to think rationally. Use your logic, not your emotions. Everybody wants to speak from emotions. Everybody wants to speak like they know. Everybody wants to speak like they're conscious, like they're woke. And I've actually been that dude, you know, speaking constantly, trying to, you know, put my ideas on people and trying to wake them up and trying to force thoughts on them. And that wasn't the right way to go. That wasn't the right delivery. You know, I could have my beliefs, but that doesn't mean I have to have everybody believe what I think, that I have to convince everybody this is the right choice. That's not the way to go. Like I've said some of the dumbest things in my life. Like I've made so many mistakes before. And I have to be okay with making those responsible for my life, and that's not always a comfortable position, but it is what it is, and I'm responsible for that influence, and I'm responsible for my life as a mature individual, but I'm not going to continue to dance around. I'm going to download it. I'm going to let you speak. I'm going to listen intentfully, and I'm going to do it in a way where we can both come out of it with an understanding. And the youth are always watching. They're always watching us grown folk. Like they're always, always, always watching. And if we don't take a stand now, then they're going to think it's cool to just be at odds with one another and beefing with one another over thoughts and who's doing what in comparison and all these other things, like, and I didn't come here to go like deep into semantics and stuff. I just came here to use logic. I'm not going to use my emotions and continue to like just overspeak or overthink this. Like I'm standing for peace, and I respect all walks of life, no matter who you